Hello, KMR clients. I hope wherever you are that you and your loved ones are doing well. Well, we've had some interesting days in the stock market recently, and I thought I'd send out some quick thoughts to you that hopefully would be helpful right now. As you probably know, the U.S. stock market had a big drop on Thursday and Friday and wiped out over $6 trillion in market values in those 2 days alone. It capped the worst week since 2020 in the midst of the coronavirus. But to put that in perspective, this is coming after 2 strong years in the market, and over the last 5 years, the S&P 500 has averaged over 14% per year. As your investment advisor, my message to you is this. Remember that we are long-term investors. Each of you have financial plans that we have prepared so that we can have a perspective of what your future financial picture looks like, assuming the savings you have and your spending desires into the future. And as your advisor, it is my job to monitor your investments I manage and ensure that you are on track with your financial plans so you don't have to. So 2 quick things today. What happened and what do we do from here? What happened was a severe reaction to President Trump's trade tariffs. Tariffs slow down the trading process and increase costs at a minimum in the short run, and there will be reciprocal tariffs put on, so the full impact won't be seen for a while. Corporations and investors alike don't like uncertainty, especially when it comes to making profits. And also, those tariffs could have an impact on the economy, with slowdowns or even recessions being a possibility. So investors reduced the value they assigned to companies, and that was reflected in stock prices. So what should we do is to first remember that we are long-term investors, and therefore we should react when we feel like something long-term has changed the picture of our investments. But if something has happened that should only have a short-term impact, it is best to sit tight. So the question is whether this tariff trade war will last for years or not. I believe that the tariff trade war has been rushed and not thoroughly thought through. So this implies that things could change, and if recent history is repeated, it could change very quickly. Therefore, not a good environment to make long-range decisions. So my best suggestion at this juncture is to wait and see how this trade war plays out. Selling positions or making bets on a certain view of the future during all of this is very risky. More clarity will come each day. So that's my take. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Also, I will be creating your quarterly report shortly, and you should have those in a couple of weeks. So thanks for listening to my thoughts. Have a great week.